Hello, everyone. No one's here yet. Hello, people. How are we? We're going to start at past. By the way, looking forward to that. I trust you're all well. Harry Maguire's been sent off. All good fun. Do say hello if you're here, though. We're going to start in 11 minutes. Your answer sheet should be live. Someone say hello. And please, to anyone. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Frankie. How are we? Oh, are we coping okay with whatever lockdown we're under now? Some last minute ablutions. Excellent. I'm trying to give the effect of Roald Dahl. Was it on Tales of the Unexpected? When he was in his drawing room. I don't have the resources for that. Or the general bonhomie of the British public, but well, the overhead light, Stephanie, requires me to stand on a table to change it, and standing on the table requires me to clear the table, which are both things I haven't done. And I'm also at a strange angle, aren't I? Bear with me 1 second. All right. I could have done this before, really, you could argue. There you go. The soft, cosy liking, yes. Well, this is your Uncle Tom won't hurt you. That's better. Good evening, James. We're going to start in like 2 minutes. James, if you can see, there's James Weatherall. Hello, Ruth. You've registered twice. I don't know if it's not working. The continue with Facebook link generally works, by the way. Blimey, we haven't had registration issues since none of us could go outside and all the pubs were shut. Looking a glimpse into the future as well as the past, I suspect. Okay. We've got a few people registered who haven't. Are you still waiting, Frankie and James? Or shall we start? Okay, let's start. Okay. Let us start, ladies and gentlemen, with question number 16, which is on TV. The question is, the actors Elaine Lorden, Jesse Wallace, Michelle Ryan, Lacey Turner, and Michael Elphick have all played soap characters belonging to which family? Elaine Lorden, Jesse Wallace, Michelle Ryan, Lacey Turner, and Michael Elphick have all played soap characters belonging to which family? Not the Boone family. Too easy, I'm informed. Too easy. Question 2, the answer is hazelnut. It's not. It's not. Question 2, how do you spell cysteine? And it's not that either. We're engaging in private jokes. That's poor form. Oh, I haven't got I don't need an indicator. You're capable humans. Oh no, we do. It will be this 2002 copy of Wisdom. So, in fact, there's no quiz. I'm just going to read Wisdom. Question number 17, ladies and gentlemen, is on sport and Selby Leisure Centre. Which American football team, after years of coercion of their appalling human of an owner, Dan Snyder, has changed their racially insensitive name and are now called the Blank Football Team? That's their official name for this season, the Blank Football Team, and had to change it as it is basically racist. Which team is that? Question 18. In the game between Hampshire and Surrey on May the 4th, Ben Hollywood. Question 18, ladies and gentlemen, is on shoes of Wikipedia. What's not going to become a new feature? I'm going to give you the description of a type of shoe from its Wikipedia entry. And all you need to do is tell me what shoe this is. This is just the first line. So, blank is a shoe made of deerskin or other soft leather, consisting of a sole made with leather that has not been worked, and sides made of one piece of leather, stitched together at the top, sometimes with a vamp, additional panel of leather. The sole is soft and flexible, and the upper part often is adorned with embroidery or beading. Though sometimes worn inside, it is chiefly intended for outdoor use. Historically, it is the footwear of many indigenous people of North America. Moreover, hunters, traders, and European settlers wore them. What type of shoe is that, ladies and gentlemen? Made of deerskin or other soft leather, consisting of a sole made with leather that has not been worked, and sides made of one piece of leather, stitched together at the top, sometimes with a vamp, additional panel of leather. The sole is soft and flexible, and the upper part often is adorned with embroidery or beading. Though sometimes worn inside, it is chiefly intended for outdoor use. Historically, it is the footwear of many indigenous people of North America. Moreover, hunters, traders, and European settlers wore them. Hello, Tom Smith. It's not part of the shoe description. What shoe is that? Test 19 is on science and anagrams, and it's basically a crossword clue. If you venture into a laboratory, a stereotypical laboratory, ladies and gentlemen, a stereotypical laboratory full of stereotypical scientists, you'll probably find them to be mousy drips. Ladies and gentlemen, mousy drips. And mousy drips, of course, appropriately enough, is also an anagram of a chemical element. Which element is an anagram of mousy drips? Question 20 is on films and multimedia. What is the name? What is the name of the 2015 Gary Barlow penned musical? That's sure to be good. Based on a film of 2003, based on the unexpected antics of Rylstone Women's Institute, Rylstone, Rylston, Women's Institute. What's the name of that, both the musical and the film? Musical written by Gary Barlow, and the film written by Tim Healy, I think. Probably something he'd right. In 2003. Both share the same name, based on the antics of Rylstone Women's Institute. What is that name? Those of you trying to work out an anagram, there's no E in mousy, by the way. The latter, frankly. Mousy drips. Question 21 is on sausages and sausage dogs, ladies and gentlemen. Sausage dogs. Not to be confused with dog sausages, which are illegal to eat in any context. A sausage dog is another name for which breed of dog? Literally means badger dog. Fun fact. Makes the question far too easy, though. Badger dog. Well, sausage dog, ladies and gentlemen, which breed of dog? Question 22. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you 10 seemingly unconnected things which, upon closer scrutiny, by you avid band of online scrutineers, there's a euphemism, are in fact revealed to have a single conjoining unifying theme. All you need to do is tell me what that theme is, ladies and gentlemen. So what links? A dance at a party. The B-52s. The MSP, Member of Scottish Parliament for Glasgow Southside. Licking the platter clean. A 1983 Tom Waits album. A Soviet paparazzo. Not very helpful, though. Hold on, I'm coming. That's one of the clues, but not like much internet content. Sorry. The most expensive Major League Baseball player of all time. Very unhelpfully, a tour of Victorian East London. And Peter Stringfellow. Give you those again. A Dancer to Party. The B-52s. The MSP for Glasgow Southside. A Soviet paparazzo. Licking the Platter Clean. A 1983 Tom Waits album. The most expensive Major League Baseball player ever. Hold on, I'm coming. A tour of Victorian East London. And Peter Stringfellow. Okay. Question 23. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've been trying to think of something that would reasonably follow the two-digit A road question, and, I'd hit a bit of a rut, and then blow me down, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm an absolute fucking genius. It hit me. Three-digit A road questions, ladies and gentlemen. Now, three-digit A roads are garish, so we don't generally enjoy them, but in looking for the three-digit A road, I think I found my favourite website of all time, which is called Sabre Road. Sabre, by the way, stands for the Society for All British Road Enthusiasts. A lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And it describes the roads, which is even better. So, which road is this? Three-digit A road. That's A and then three numbers. It's dead hard. At the very first glance of the overview map, the blank looks like it could be a key through route from the South and East Midlands to the southwest of England, taking a fairly direct route southwest until hitting Devon, and then slowly turning northwards. And at over 200 miles from end to end, it is the UK's longest three-digit A road. A long-distance route indeed. However, even the newest road enthusiasts know that simply isn't the case. The dominance of non-primary sections is noticeable, and it pretty much sums up the route, a long but essentially local road, with the possible exception of the Devon section, which links North Devon to the motorway network. You would have very little reason to use it if you were on a journey other than hopping between two local towns. Nobody in Barnstaple would have any feasible reason to travel along the route to Swindon, for example. And that's part of its charm. It's a local road where the scenery changes at every corner. You come across stunning views, historical landmarks, quaint little villages, and Trowbridge. This is summed up very nicely by Brad Jackson, the founder of Sabre, who says, "This is without doubt a blessed road. How could it not be? Taken in both Avebury, well, a little route around Avebury, and Glastonbury. It is the road to the promised land. I love it, because I'm going somewhere nice when I'm on it. It runs through an amazing 7 different counties. Although with some of those visits being quite brief, it's easier to split it into the sections as shown here in the wiki. Not shown. And it's apt that it is split into local sections, sections that would by themselves form a reasonable route. Together, they create a varied, meandering, fascinating road." It's just how it will have a minute, and then a minute. Which A road is that, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. And if one team didn't get that right, they need to have a look at themselves. But they did, so it's fine. Question 24 is on events. Which annual events, which are serious, very weighty, and in no way a vehicle for attenders, not attendees, attenders, to get absolutely twatted and engage in adult liaison with people such as Swan bar staffer Jack, were moved this year from their intended locations of Brighton, Liverpool, and Birmingham, and instead held online. There were others, but the main 3 were moved from Brighton, Liverpool, and Birmingham, and held online instead. Which annual events are these? Question 25 is on geography. The 4 largest islands of which country are called Chatham, Stewart, South and North, ladies and gentlemen? Stewart, Chatham, South and North are, not in that order, the 4 largest islands of which country? Well, not deliberately in that order. I expect it is in that order, actually. Question 26 is on food and German. Which foodstuff, ladies and gentlemen, has a name which is taken from to the point of actually being the German word for swirl, ladies and gentlemen? There were disputes about it, which led to the First and Second World Wars. Jesus fucking Christ. The German word for swirl, ladies and gentlemen, is used in English to refer to which foodstuff? It is the German word for swirl. What is it? It's quite straightforward if you think about it. Swirl. Question 27 is on sport, and following the footsteps of such greats as Vinnie Samways, Mark Draper, Kevin Richardson, and Jermaine Pennant, name either of the two English footballers currently playing in the top division of Spanish football, La Liga, which is Spanish for the league. The two English footballers, one of them at Valencia, is the one that you might not know. The other one you should have heard of. Who played in the top division of Spanish football, so the two English players. Who are they? Question 28 is on images, ladies and gentlemen. The famous image of David Bowie with the red and blue lightning bolt appears on the cover of which album? Which album is the famous image of David Bowie with the red and blue lightning bolt across his face? The cover of which album? Just its short title will do. Question 29 is on TV. Now, the Simpsons doctor, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Nick. Hi, everybody. Dr. Nick was one of two doctors in The Simpsons. What was the name of the other one? Voiced by Harry Shearer for 7 series and dropped because his voice put too much strain on his voice. His gravestone was once revealed, and he later reappeared, having explained his absence as just having been very sick. What's the name of that doctor, ladies and gentlemen? The other doctor alongside Dr. Nick Riviera, who appears in The Simpsons. His gravestone was once revealed, although he was in fact not dead, and then reappeared. And I forgot about him as well. I'm an idiot. He didn't disappear, though. He's just rubbish. I apologise. The one with the scraggy beard, whose gravestone is shown. So, I'll give you a clue. Not Dr. Hibbert. Not Dr. Oh, fuck it. That's better. Well done. Well done. And the last one for a bit that's not. Question 30. The actor Oscar Isaac, that sounds like a call sign, but isn't, played Poe Dameron in the most recent and bad Star Wars trilogy. His big film break, not his first appearance, but his big film break, however, was probably in 2013 when he played the title role in a Coen Brothers film. Which film? Oscar Isaac, who played Poe Dameron in the most recent 3 Star Wars films, played the title role in 2013 in the Coen Brothers film. Which film is that? Okay. Questions 31 to 40 have a few minutes. Is another of these most popular things from YouGov. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is the 10 most popular British dishes. Okay? Of which I would say 8 of them are meals. One of them is disconcertingly vague of these meals, and 2 of them are things you'd have with meals. Okay? So 31 to 40, the 10 most popular British dishes. Good. Things that are generally considered British, by the way. And one of them isn't generally considered British. But it's still in. And we do eat it. I meant to have a cigarette now, and you've got until I finished it to finish those 10. Oh, well, yes. Funky, do you want a little minute or two to catch up? Because you haven't put a load of answers in, or you're gonna be all right. All right. Okay, mate. Okay, then. Let's carry on. Question 41, ladies and gentlemen. Subcutaneous fatty tissue and epidermis, not just keywords to find this video online, but also the innermost and outermost layer of the skin. What is the one in the middle called? Between the subcutaneous fat and the epidermis. What's the layer of the skin in between those called? Question 42 is on television, ladies and gentlemen. In a TV contest, what linked Matt Dawson, Emma Kennedy, Greg Rutherford, Ade Edmondson, and Nadia Sawalha, amongst other people? Matt Dawson, Emma Kennedy, Greg Rutherford, Ade Edmondson, and Nadia Sawalha, amongst other people. What linked them? Need to be reasonably. Question 43 is on mountains, higher than many things, with the possible exception of Emma this evening. It's her birthday. Aconcagua, which tops out at 6,961 meters, is the highest mountain not found in Asia. In which mountain range is it? Mount Aconcagua, 6,961 meters, the highest mountain not found in Asia. In which mountain range is it? Question 44 is on video games. New Vegas, Shelter, Brotherhood of Steel, and 76 are all spin-off games of which video game series saw the first in the main series launched in 1997. New Vegas, Shelter, Brotherhood of Steel, and 76 are all spin-offs of which video game series saw the first in the main series launched in 1997. Question 45. This is my favourite thing I found out yesterday. It's on sport. Footballers known as blank, W blank as one word, and blank Ribeiro, 2 words, were all involved for Brazil in their 4-2 win away in Peru last night. The blank in all these cases is a football-related proper noun. What is it? So, blank, that's just the word. W blank, that's one word, but W and then the word. And blank Ribeiro, all involved for Brazil in their 4-2 win away in Peru last night. The blank in all these cases is a football-related proper noun. What is it? Question 46 is on magazines and music. Which magazine of yesteryear, epoch-defining magazine, shares its name with the Andrew Weatherall remix and reworking version of the Primal Scream song, I'm Losing More Than I'll Ever Have? So Primal Scream song, I'm Losing More Than I'll Ever Have, was remixed and reworked by Andrew Weatherall and shares its name with an epoch-defining magazine. What word is given to both of those things? Oh, sorry. Question 42. Sorry, Ruth. I took my eye off the comments. I apologise. Need to be a little bit specific. A little bit specific. No relation. No, I presume not, James. So 42. Matt Dillson, Emma Kennedy, Greg Rutherford, Aid Edmonds, and Nadia Sawalha. What links them in a TV context? Excuse me briefly, I'm readjusting. Question 47 is on films. One of the greatest things of all time is Jack Nicholson at the 1975 BAFTAs, where he addresses David Niven and gathered dignitaries in character from the set as Randall Munro from the set of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He was accepting the award for Best Actor for his role of J.J. Jake Ditters in which 1974 film, directed by Roman Polanski, who may or may not have accepted his reward from the set of Kindergarten Cop. That's not true. So, Jack Nicholson won the 1974 BAFTA Award for Best Actor for his role of J.J. Jake Ditters. He accepted this award in character from the set of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Which film did he win the award for? The earlier film. I can, Stephanie, the Brazilian footballer question. So the three players playing for Brazil whose name were blank, so W blank, one word, but the blank is the same word, and Blank Ribeiro, all played for Brazil in their 4-2 win away in Peru last night. The blank in all these cases is a football-related proper noun. What is that noun? Just realised I've got some disgusting orange pop again. Let's drink it. Question 48 is on things Jonas is never ever going to eat. Which dish is this, ladies and gentlemen? A type of food is this. Traditional in Latin America, what name is given to a dish of raw, cured seafood, seasoned with chili peppers, chopped onions, salt, and cucumber? Name of the dish does translate ultimately from the Latin for food, in a way. So that Latin American dish of raw, cured seafood seasoned with chili, chopped onions, salt, and cucumber. What is the name of that dish? Question 49. What links the fashion designer Ted Baker, the pub chain J.D. Wetherspoons, and many writers, but notably including Caroline Keene from the Nancy Drew books and Franklin W. Dixon? The fashion designer Ted Baker, pub chain J.D. Wetherspoon, and the writers Caroline Keene and Franklin W. Dixon. What linked those things? What do they all have in common? Question 50 is on musical terminology. What name is given to a musical scale instead of the standard 7 or 8 note scale, depending on whether you include the octave note, contains all 12 possible tones? So that's basically all the white and black keys on a piano in order. What name is given to that scale? Contains not a regular 7 or 8 note scale, you can include the octave, but actually contains all 12 possible tones in that scale. What is that? I've moved away from the light and it's even moodier now. It just look like a threat. Question 51 is on slang and urination. Which slang term for urination is also, or are also the first two names of an American who disappeared or was disappeared in 1975? Slang term for an act of urination. Also, the first two names of an American who disappeared in 1975. What was it? It's a great fact, is that, isn't it? Question 52 is on sport and musicals. Which musical is not, repeat not, but could be suggested by an ice hockey match between San Jose and Winnipeg. San Jose versus Winnipeg could be, in the hands of an idiot, the plot of a well-known musical, but it isn't. Which musical could that be the plot of, if misinterpreted? Question 53 is on company mascots. Oh, look who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, look who it is. It's Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald Smythe. Real name. With his top hat, and his monocle, and his gloves, and his spats, and a cane. What a prick. Not only is he a prick, but he's also the mascot of which snack food company is also known as Mr. X, where X is the type of snack being offered. His real name, well, not his real name because it's fictional, but his name, Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald Smythe, wears a top hat, a monocle, gloves, spats, and a cane. Is the mascot of which snack food company? He's also, or better known as Mr. Blank, where blank is the type of snack being offered. What is that snack company? Of which company is he the mascot? Question 54 is on TV and mythology. I think I've asked this in the pub before, I'm sorry. The ship of Theseus, ladies and gentlemen, a hypothetical quandary from Greek mythology and philosophy, ship of Theseus paradox, as an equivalent from an episode of Only Fools and Horses. By what name is it commonly known in Only Fools and Horses? The ship of Theseus, philosophical quandary and paradox, based on Greek mythology, as an equivalent drawn from the 1996 Christmas episode of Only Fools and Horses. How is it known in that context? The ship of Theseus. And question 55, ladies and gentlemen, is on music. Which word of 5 letters or more, one word, 5 letters or more, has appeared in the title of hit singles by all of the following artists? Queen, McFly twice, R.E.M., Robbie Williams, Elvis Costello, and Martine McCutcheon. And it's not either perfect or moment, I'll tell you that now. One word of 5 letters or more has appeared in the title of hit singles by Queen, McFly twice, REM, Robbie Williams, Elvis Costello, and Martine McCutcheon. What word is that? Right, done on with the music questions. We'll reconvene at 21:55. Enjoy. Oh, sorry, no Dinosaurus. No, he's retrained. He's retrained as a ballerina, actually, which is why that poor woman was out of work. I'm going to disappear for 5 minutes, I'm afraid, due to an abject lack of professionalism. Imagine I'm Ken Bruce and I'm playing The Spirit of Radio by Rush. That'll give you some idea. Also, if anyone can find recorded evidence of Ken answering the question, "How are you?" whilst hosting Popmaster with anything other than "not so bad," please let me know. Right, excuse me briefly. Hello. You've got 10 minutes. You have 6 minutes. Don't we? You have plenty of time afterwards. Everyone's done very well again, by the way. Oh, wow. 2 minutes. And then I'll give you a lengthy tidying up process, don't we? Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time for your pointless questions and tiebreaker. Okay? So your pointless questions, I asked 100 of my friends, gave them 100 seconds to name. Either. So you're looking for obscure answer, none of my friends said you want to know this. Any British or Irish lion from the past two touring parties, that's to Australia in 2013 and New Zealand in 2017, that includes players originally picked but then were injured and any replacements. Any TV series for which Steve Coogan has an acting credit, or any country where the largest city is not the capital. Okay? So we're looking for any British or Irish lion from the last two tours to Australia in 2013, New Zealand in 2017. Any TV series for which Steve Coogan has an acting credit, not a production credit, an acting credit. Or any country where the capital is not the largest city. Looking for obscure answers, okay? Your tiebreaker, which will only be used to break ties, and get spot on, is how long in millimeters is the world's longest ever stick-in set? How long in millimeters is the world's longest ever stick-in set? And you have until TV, just TV, Tom, just TV. Sorry. And when you've done all that, you've got 5 minutes. Tick the boxes, click save, tick the boxes, click finish. So it'll finish at 5 past unless everyone has finished by then. Strong dancer from someone, by the way. I'm very impressed. Because he has Ribena under his stool. I'm going to guess who that was. Is Rob Down doing it? That'd be my guess. Rob Down would be my guess for that. If it wasn't, if it was you, say. 3 minutes. One minute, ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute. That is very unlucky. Okay, 3 of you have finished. 20 seconds to finish. Okay, 5, 4, 3. We've all finished. Lovely stuff. Well done, people. Well done, all. Quiz has finished. Let's have some answers, shall we? Question number 1 was Julie Christie. Number 2 was Craig Loden from Bros. Third one was Vivian Westwood. Fourth one, Mark Commode. Fifth one, come on, is Zafar Ansari, probably the greatest cricketer of them all. 6 is Michael Underwood. 7th is Cardi B. 8 was J. Lloyd Samuel. 9 was Vader. 10 was Nick Berry, ladies and gentlemen. 11 was Linda Hamilton. 12 was Shirley MacLaine. 13 is Elton Wellesby's brother Justin. 14 is Under House Arrest. And 15 was Accident Black Spot. I accepted some other ones that made sense for those. 16, they're the Slater family from EastEnders. 17, the Washington Redskins, as was. 18, a moccasin. 19, dysprosium is the chemical element. 20, the film's Calendar Girls. 21, Dachshund. 22, the party dance is the conger eel. The conger. 52, B-52's had a hit with Rock Lobster. The MSP for Glasgow Southside is Nicola Sturgeon. Licking the platter clean, of course, the dietary habits of Jack Spratt and his wife. The Tom Waits album is Swordfish Trombones. The most expensive Major League Baseball player ever is Mike Trout. Hold On, I'm Coming was by Sam and Dave. A Soviet paparazzo is, of course, a red snapper. That's worse. The tour of Victorian East London is a very good place to go to see urchins. And Peter Stringfellow, of course, had a grey mullet. They're all seafood or fish-related items, ladies and gentlemen. 2023, well done, Garnstaple. It's the A361. 24, the party conferences or the online events. 25, New Zealand. 26, strudel is that thing. 27, Kieran Trippier at Atletico or Yunus Musa at Valencia. No one got him, I don't think. 28 was Aladdin Sane is the Bowie album. 29, I wanted Dr. Marvin Monroe. It was a terrible question, but I did give enough detail, so that's fine. 30, Inside Llewyn Davis is the film with Oscar Isaac. The most popular British dishes are roast beef, steak, beans on toast, bangers and mash, disconcertingly vague, soup, then just mash, no bangers, then a full English breakfast, roast chicken. So if you put roast in, I gave you one. But, okay. Fish and chips, and then just chips. Hold the fish. I'm right for fish. I used them all up in question, whatever it was. Those are your 10. 41, the dermis. I did also allow the mesoderm, because that's technically what that is, but only in the embryonic phase, but I didn't specify not to do that, so there we go. 42, the old one, Celebrity MasterChef. 43, it's in the Andes. 44, Fallout is that series. 45, the footballers were Everton, Weatherton, and Everton Ribeiro, ladies and gentlemen. Everton is the proper noun there. 46, Loaded. That song is Loaded by Primal Scream. 47, Jack Nicholson was accepting it for Chinatown. 48, ceviche is the Latin American dish. 49, they don't exist. They're named after people that don't exist, basically. So Ted Baker is an imaginary alter ego. J.D. Wetherspoons is half his teacher and half Boss Hogg from the Dukes of Hazzard. Fun fact. Carolyn Keane and Franklin W. Dixon, who wrote the Hardy Boys and the Nancy Drew books, are actually a committee of writers. It's not just one person. So they're all just fictional sort of names, I guess. 50, chromatic scale. Ross says half man, half biscuit referenced me. No, but I have a tea towel from Bunner the Chandler, which I instructed my mum to get me on a holiday to Montgomery. But thank you, Ross. Sorry. 51. Jimmy Hoffa's middle name is brilliantly Riddle. Jimmy Riddle Hoffa. 52. The San Jose and Winnipeg are the Sharks and the Jets, ladies and gentlemen, which will be West Side Story, of course. 53, Planters Peanuts. 54, Ship of Theseus is a ship that's been built and rebuilt and so on, and the equivalent is Trigger's Broom, ladies and gentlemen. Is it the same ship? And is it the same broom? And 55, the word is radio, Radio Gaga. One for the radio and Love is on the Radio by McFly. Radio Song by R.E.M. with KRS-One, of course. Radio by Robbie Williams. Radio by Elvis Costello. And On the Radio, the follow-up hit of Martine McCutcheon to Perfect Moment. On to the music round. The first two were the Beach Boys with Then I Kissed Her, some attempts to make their slightly more progressive. The next one was Heart with Barracuda. Then it was Alison Moyet with Love Resurrection. And it was Hole with Malibu, which is excellent. I really love that album, by the way. I think it's great. Next one is Rootsman Witness, or Witness the Fitness, if you put that, I gave you the point. Next is Mary Hopkin with Goodbye. Then it was David Bowie with See Emily Play off Pin-Ups, the Pink Floyd cover. Then it was Marillion with Kaylee. Then it was, no one gave him the correct name, PJ and Duncan, a.k.a. With Our Radio Rocks. Well done if you got that. And then it was Lizzo with Juice, except I forgot to change the answer from the placeholder I used. So it's reserved Gloucestershire wicketkeeper RCJ Williams is the answer there, but it's actually called Juice. But if you did put RCJ Williams, well done. Your pointless answers, ladies and gentlemen. The countries, it's basically just guess some countries, were Benin, Burundi, Ivory Coast, Equatorial Guinea, Gambia, the Federated States of Micronesia, Palau again, and Trinidad and Tobago. The British Lions, you could have had Christian Dacey, Alan Dell, Corey Hill, Tommy Seymour, Tom Court, Ryan Grant, all forwards, and then all from 2013, could have had the bats, Billy 12 Trees, 36 himself, Brad Barrett, Christian Wade, who's afraid of Christian Wade, and there you go, Ross, and Simon Zebo was pointless, and the Steve Coogan programs you could have had, The Dead Good Show. Well done, someone got The Smell of Reeves and Mortimer, where he portrays the singer from Go West, who has failed to impress. Harry, Tales from the Crypt, The Fix, Hooves of Fire, A Small Summer Party, Legend of the Lost Tribe. They're cartoons, I think that one. He's in Little Britain. Neighbours from Hell, sorry. The Lost Honour of Christopher Jeffries, and Zapped. No partridge. And the longest ever stick inset is a worrying 624 millimeters. Your leaderboard, ladies and gentlemen, in sixth place, an honourable sixth place, is Amy and Dave with 43. In fifth, with 49, No Effing Pub. Equal third, ladies and gentlemen, on 51, £3 down the Swanee, and James Weatherall. And ladies and gentlemen, how about this for some excitement? Equal first, ladies and gentlemen, the Cords and the Dunstable Otters, who managed to lose a point, having already obtained 60, managed to lose a point to get 59. The tiebreaker, ladies and gentlemen, 624 millimeters. The Dunstable Otters answer, 500 millimeters, 124 out. The Cords answer, 796. That's 172 out, which means today's winners are the Darnstaple Otters. A round of applause. Perennial bridesmaids, ladies and gentlemen. This time they're absolutely nailed tonight by the groom of fact. Well done, all. No, that's not true. Thank you all for taking part. There'll be another cruise with more participants next week to our birthday celebrations afoot, to which I wasn't invited anyway. Thank you all. Thank you for your donations. Darnstable, I'll liaise with Rob as to your prize. I suspect that might be best. Well done, especially well done to whoever got The Smell of Reeves and Mortimer. That impressed me. Well done. See you all next week. Goodbye. Bye. Thank you all.